Buen día, good day. Soy Janet, madre de Diego Daniel Armenta y de Juan Ulises Díaz. I am Janet, mother of Diego Daniel Armenta and of Juan Ulises Díaz. This is a necessary, exceptions, special cases, circumstances, explanation. Esta es una muy necesaria explicación, casos especiales, circunstancias, muy necesarias excepciones. Hay de situaciones a situaciones, incluso en variedad de albergues. There are situations, including regarding several shelters. I believe my voice regarding this is important. Creo que mi voz respecto a esto es muy importante. There are necessary exceptions that must be considered. Hay muy necesarias excepciones que tienen que ser consideradas. For example, por ejemplo, matters with the health, cuestiones de salud, variety of disabilities, variedades capacidades that require numerous accommodations, special alternatives, rest, bed rest, therapies, recreational activities, learning activities, variety projects, activities, events. Some disabilities are visible, others are not visible. But there's a variety of events that can be done without exploitation, without abuse, without being thrown onto the street as several very unjust people would do to me and to my sons, endangering us and exploiting us as it is they were exploiting us the other ways within the shelters and the places. In addition to that, numerous ways we suffered, including out and up to date. This is the month of November of the year 2023. We're ongoingly suffering situations like that, being affected by thousands of injustices, our rights. It's been horrible through thousands of categories. It was very abusive how numerous correspondents, including in several shelters, were extremely discriminative, inconsiderate, and very harsh on us various ways, not caring about our feelings, about our thoughts, about our health, most importantly, nor about our safety. Regardless of how good or bad of people, there are necessary exceptions that must be allowed and permitted. And I say this in good faith. Please, no misunderstandings of the regardless what type of people. Use a good sense of judgment on this. Es muy necesaria variedad de excepciones y casos especiales. Hay tantas actividades que se pueden hacer y según la variedad de discapacidades, pues a veces se necesita descanso, reposo, variedad de terapias. Hay tantas opciones, tantas alternativas. Talleres recreacionales, talleres educativos, proyectos, actividades, acompañantes, adicionales, acomodaciones, eventos, actividades, variedad de proyectos, including viewing news, television, shows, movies, hasta ver noticieros, televisión, así también películas, reading, lectura, playing, jugar, algo visual, something visual. So other people need something audio. Algunas gentes necesitan algo de nivel de audio. Some people hands-on. Algunas gentes pues con las manitas. There are numerous supportive acknowledgments that are very necessary and very necessary recognitions and appreciation to very hardworking people that we have most our lives been left out and unrecognized, yet have been amongst which work the most through numerous categories, directly or indirectly. Hay variedad de situaciones que requieren muy importante y necesaria reconocimientos, apreciación, apoyo, gratitud, gratitude. Hay variedad de gentes que hemos trabajado, aunque a otras gentes que se les hace como que una no hace cosa alguna, pero en realidad hemos sido de quienes más hemos trabajado de diversas categorías y siempre tan excluidos y excluidas. And I remember some of the harsh women and another variety of people were so harsh on us. Y recuerdo que algunas de las mom women y otra variedad de gentes eran tan duras con otras y con otros. Completely separate, muy aparte, have numerous additional correspondings that were abusive, hurtful, discriminative, racist, and insincere. Muy aparte de variedad adicionales corresponsales que eran extremadamente abusivos, abusivas, racistas, con poca consideración, muy discriminativas, discriminativos, muy dañinos, muy dañinas. El perdón es necesario y yo he perdonado, aunque me ha sido difícil, he perdonado varias situaciones. Forgiveness is important, and even so it's been very difficult for me porque aún estamos afectadas, afectados de diversas maneras. It's been very difficult for me to forgive various ways, but I've come to a better understanding why forgiveness is important. Y me acuerdo mucho, and I remember very much how exploited were also several of my mom women in their wheelchair, very affected. Me acuerdo mucho cuán víctimas de explotación también fueron algunas de mis mom women hasta en su sillita de ruedas, muy afectadas. There are situations to situations, hay situaciones a situaciones, en whom were very abusive y quienes eran muy abusivas y abusivos, that in addition to taking away the benefits, que aparte de quitar los beneficios, they will ongoingly exploit them various ways, as in ways they did to us and to them through various categories. Y aparte de quitar eso, forzadas a ser víctimas de explotación en diversas categorías, pues qué abuso, porque les afectaron a ellas, nos afectaron a nosotros, a nosotras, muy terrible, muy tremendo. I honestly opinionate and believe that in the long term, honestamente opino y creo que a largo plazo, being good, ser buenas y buenos, being considerate, teniendo consideración, especially with special cases and disabilities, especialmente en cuestiones de casos especiales, discapacidades, a way or another, de alguna manera, that comes back, eso se devuelve. Let us remember that eventually, recordemos por favor que eventualmente we most are gonna be in a situation of old age, whether it's with disabilities or other type of situations, especially who have been very abusive and inconsiderate. They're gonna require these type of exceptions, and it would be really sad not to have them available because of their own wrongdoings. I remember I had done a video regarding that if they're not gonna help, not to be a burden on me. But then I was reflecting on it and I was like, oh my gosh, well, that's how most people have always been with me. But yeah, we gotta be better, right? And I constantly overexert in pain, whether it's going out, trying to find a way to buy food, exposed to injuries, to harm, to other factors that doctors would never approve. My sons and me have always been exposed since birth various ways, and even so probably no doctors would approve. It's false there's ever been true and complete consideration to my sons and to me. And we're ongoingly being affected, including our medical needs and other type of needs that we have that would assist us, whether it's in educational, psychological, emotional, spiritual, and other ways. We appreciate of whom have been better with us and considerate with us. Obviously, we're an ongoing work in progress, but we are a true good family with disabilities and we are a true good family in need. And this video is an appreciation of additional people, either homeless people and additional people that have struggled or struggled as we, especially with which disabilities that are also a way or another as we very either affected or very unjustly exploited, suffering, being thrown out throughout parts of the days and so forth without rest and pain, being exposed. Or it's ongoingly happening in various ways, including because of our needs. But we've been through much worse, and my continuous prayers, public recognition, and acknowledgement. And there were numerous people I would have liked to say something to, good, an appreciation, a compliment. but I wasn't permitted to. Especially good people, specific people that, regardless of either if they were good to me or not, including through some family, I always put attention to the good things they did too. It's very important to also acknowledge the good things, not only be looking at the bad things, but and it's horrible of whom are abusive, whom neglect, whom have caused us so much pain, irreparable damage, permanent separations, and so much tort through numerous categories, to me, to numerous additional in my family, to numerous my mom's, to my sons, and through others, to other specific relatives. Qué dolor de quienes ya tantísimos años nos han afectado a través de diversas categorías en lo que se clasifica que sí es tortura, abuso, poca consideración, explotación de diversas maneras, sin apreciación, sin gratitud, sin consideración. Let's reflect on this. Hay que reflexionar en eso. Today, el día de hoy, un aplauso para gentes trabajadoras. An applause to hardworking people. A way or another, de alguna manera u otra, if you really put attention, si en realidad ponen atención, there are numerous we special cases, hay numerosos nosotras, nosotros y quienes específicos, adicionales, casos especiales, that including being very affected in pain and special cases have been, which a way or another do work through various categories directly and indirectly, yet we've been mostly unrecognized. These details are important.